Welcome back to the Amazon, dear friends. It's wonderful to have you join us once again as we return to this breathtaking, mysterious world. The Amazon is not just a place on a map, it's a living, breathing wonder, teeming with life and stories waiting to be told. In our past adventures, we journeyed deep into the emerald heart of the rainforest, where every step revealed new wonders and every sound hinted at secrets hidden beneath the leaves. We uncovered ancient secrets beneath the canopy, met incredible creatures, and learned from indigenous tribes who have lived in harmony with this land for generations, passing down wisdom and traditions through the ages. We heard their myths, their legends, and their fears, stories that connect the past to the present and remind us of the deep bond between people and nature. We discovered that the Amazon is a land of immense beauty and unparalleled biodiversity, home to countless species of plants and animals, many of which exist nowhere else on Earth. We witnessed the dance of life in its most vibrant form, colorful birds soaring overhead, playful monkeys leaping from branch to branch, and river dolphins gliding through winding waterways. We explored hidden waterfalls cascading through untouched wilderness, ancient ruins swallowed by the jungle, and encountered rare creatures that have adapted to this unique environment over millennia. We delved into the mysteries of the Amazon, from its unexplored depths to its vibrant cultures, meeting researchers and locals who dedicate their lives to understanding and protecting this incredible region. But our journey also revealed a dark side, a growing threat that casts a shadow over this paradise. We saw firsthand the threats facing this precious ecosystem: deforestation, illegal logging, and fires that scar the land and endanger its future. The Amazon, once a symbol of nature's resilience, is now crying out for help, its balance disrupted and its future uncertain. Join me now as we shift our focus to the Amazon's fight for survival, a struggle that affects us all, no matter where we live. Together, let's explore what's at stake and what we can do to help protect this irreplaceable treasure for generations to come. The Amazon rainforest, a name that conjures images of lush greenery, vibrant life, and unparalleled beauty. Yet behind this facade of strength lies a fragile ecosystem pushed to the brink. The Amazon is at a tipping point, facing a barrage of threats that endanger its very existence. Deforestation, wildfires, mining, and climate change are tearing at its heart, leaving scars that run deep. The consequences of inaction are dire, not just for the Amazon and its inhabitants, but for the entire planet. This is the Amazon's last stand, a desperate fight for survival. We must understand the challenges, listen to the rainforest's silent plea, and act before it's too late. Imagine a football field of rainforest vanishing every single minute. That's not just a statistic, it's a relentless, ongoing tragedy unfolding before our eyes every hour of every day. This is the devastating reality of deforestation in the Amazon, the world's largest and most vital rainforest. Once lush and teeming with life, vast areas are now reduced to barren wastelands, stripped of their natural beauty and biodiversity. Driven by greed, short-sightedness, and the relentless demand for resources, enormous swaths of forest are cleared for cattle ranching, large-scale agriculture, and illegal logging. The consequences are catastrophic, not just for the Amazon, but for the entire planet. Wildfires, often intentionally set to clear land, rage uncontrollably through the dry undergrowth. These fires don't just destroy trees, they devastate entire ecosystems, making recovery nearly impossible and accelerating the loss of precious species. Thick, choking smoke fills the air, turning day into night and suffocating the life out of the forest. Animals flee in terror and the toxic haze spreads for miles, affecting people and wildlife alike. The numbers are staggering. In 2023 alone, the Amazon lost over 10,000 square kilometers to deforestation, an area 5 times the size of London, wiped out in just 1 year. This loss is accelerating, with each year bringing new records of destruction. These numbers represent more than statistics. They are stories of loss, of irreplaceable habitats destroyed, indigenous communities forced from their ancestral lands, and the release of massive amounts of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, fueling the global climate crisis. The terror of deforestation and wildfires is a crisis we cannot ignore. The Amazon is a treasure trove of biodiversity, home to 10% of the world's known species. Yet as the forest falls silent, so too do the voices of its countless inhabitants. Creatures like the majestic jaguar, the elusive harpy eagle, and the vibrantly colored poison dart frog are losing their homes, their hunting grounds, and their very existence. Plant species with incredible medicinal potential vanish before they can even be studied. Scientists estimate that we are losing species at a rate 1,000 times faster than the natural extinction rate. This is not just a loss for the Amazon, it is a loss for the world. We are witnessing a silent extinction event, a tragedy unfolding within the emerald green. The hunger for resources drives further destruction. Gold mining, often illegal and unregulated, tears gashes into the earth, polluting rivers with mercury and devastating aquatic life. But the biggest culprit is agriculture, particularly the insatiable demand for beef and soy. Vast tracts of rainforest are cleared to make way for cattle ranches and soy plantations, destroying habitats and releasing greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. These practices are not only unsustainable, they are pushing the Amazon closer to a point of no return. The Amazon plays a crucial role in regulating the global climate. It acts as a massive carbon sink, absorbing vast amounts of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and releasing oxygen. It's often called the lungs of the earth for a reason. However, deforestation and degradation are severely impairing this vital function. As trees are cut down and burned, they release stored carbon back into the atmosphere, accelerating climate change. This creates a vicious cycle, as a warmer climate leads to more frequent and intense droughts, further stressing the rainforest and making it more susceptible to fires. For millennia, indigenous communities have lived in harmony with the Amazon, their lives intertwined with its rhythms. They are the true guardians of the forest, possessing invaluable knowledge about its delicate balance and how to live sustainably within its embrace. Yet their rights are often trampled upon, their lands encroached upon by loggers, miners, and illegal settlers. Their voices, rich in wisdom and experience, are often ignored in the pursuit of profit and progress. Empowering and supporting indigenous communities is not just a matter of social justice, it is essential for the survival of the Amazon itself. The Amazon is a living pharmacy, teeming with plants and animals with immense medicinal potential. For centuries, indigenous communities have relied on this natural bounty for healing and well-being. Modern medicine, too, has benefited from the rainforest's generosity, with countless drugs derived from its plants. Yet, as the forest disappears, so too does this invaluable resource. Species with the potential to cure diseases and alleviate suffering are lost forever. We are destroying a library of knowledge before we've even had a chance to read its books. The dominant model of agriculture, based on monoculture, pesticides, and deforestation, is a dead end. It poisons the land, depletes resources, and displaces communities. But there is another way. Sustainable farming practices such as agroforestry and permaculture offer a path toward a harmonious relationship with the Amazon. These methods mimic the forest's natural processes, promoting biodiversity, enriching the soil, and providing livelihoods for local communities without destroying the environment. By embracing sustainable practices, we can produce food security, protect biodiversity, and mitigate climate change. It is a choice between poison and plenty, between destruction and regeneration. The destruction of the Amazon has far-reaching consequences. The loss of this vital ecosystem disrupts global weather patterns, leading to more extreme weather events, such as droughts, floods, and heat waves. Deforestation also leads to soil erosion, siltation of rivers, and loss of water resources. Indigenous communities are displaced, their livelihoods destroyed, and their cultures threatened. The impacts are not just environmental, they are social, economic, and cultural. When the Amazon weeps, the world drowns in the consequences. The fight to save the Amazon is a collective responsibility, a global effort that demands immediate action. International organizations, governments, and individuals must work together to halt deforestation, combat climate change, and protect indigenous rights. There is hope. Initiatives such as the Amazon Fund, which provides financial support for conservation efforts, are making a difference. Indigenous communities are leading the way in sustainable practices and advocating for their rights. Scientists are working tirelessly to understand the rainforest's complexities and find solutions. The Amazon is calling out for our help. This vast green expanse is more than just a forest. It's the beating heart of our planet, a source of life for millions of species and people alike. Its future, and indeed the future of our planet, hangs in the balance. Every tree lost, every acre destroyed, brings us closer to a tipping point from which we may never return. The time for apathy is over. The time for action is now. Around the world, people are rising up, demanding that leaders and corporations take responsibility for the Amazon's fate. We can all make a difference, no matter where we live. From planting trees to supporting local communities, every effort counts. Support organizations working to protect the rainforest. Your donations, your time, and your voice can empower those on the front lines of conservation. Reduce your consumption of products that drive deforestation. Choose sustainable options, and encourage companies to adopt eco-friendly practices. Educate yourself and others about the Amazon's importance. Share what you learn with friends, family, and your community. Knowledge is a powerful tool for change. Use your voice to demand change. Sign petitions, contact your representatives, and speak out on social media to amplify the call for urgent action. The Amazon's fate is in our hands. Our choices today will shape the world of tomorrow. Let us choose wisely, for the sake of the rainforest, for the sake of future generations, and for the sake of our planet. The legacy we leave behind depends on the actions we take now. Our journey to protect the natural world doesn't end here. There are still stories to tell and battles to be fought for the wild places that remain. Join me soon as we venture to the foothills of the Himalayas, where another battle for survival is unfolding. There too, nature's wonders and challenges await. Together we can make a difference. United by hope and determination, our collective actions can spark real change. Our next adventure awaits in the heart of India. The journey to protect our planet continues. Will you join us?